Highly controversial but very popular, an alternative treatment for clogged arteries called chelation. Despite some serious side effects, researchers are working to scientifically measure the treatment's effectiveness. More from Global's health specialist, Linda Boyle.
Until a few months ago, multiple blockages in Michael O'Brien's arteries left him bedridden and without hope.
I didn't think I had a future, to be honest with you.
How much you are running these days? Yeah.
Well, I know I can run up to a quarter of a mile.
This, he says, is what's changed his life. It's called chelation therapy, regular intravenous infusions of a solution containing EDTA.
It has given me an opportunity to face life again.
EDTA's only approved use is to flush heavy metals like lead out of the body, but there's a growing movement to use EDTA to flush plaque out of diseased arteries.
It's like putting vinegar and water into a drain pipe that is blocked by calcification. It opens it up.
Dr. Fred Huey says he performs chelation for hundreds of patients. It's not covered by Medicare, so patients pay for the treatment, $120 per injection, and they receive at least 20 of them. Many see this as an alternative to open heart surgery.
I don't think anyone really likes to be, ripped open, and if it isn't really necessary, and I felt that I would just try everything before I resorted to that.
But while there are many individual success stories, there isn't a whole lot of scientific evidence to support the use of chelation therapy for heart patients. In the only properly conducted study, 40% of those who received the therapy got better, but so did 40% of those who received the placebo treatment.
The problem is that people can improve spontaneously, and an even bigger problem is that belief that something will help does help, and this is called the placebo effect.
Dr. David Spence warns that chelation therapy can be risky. In the 70s, he participated in a probe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration into deaths at this small Louisiana hospital. It found that chelation therapy caused kidney and heart failure in 13 patients.
Yeah, it shouldn't be used as a widespread therapy without any evidence of benefit because it can be toxic.
He's now embarking on his own study of chelation therapy to try and settle the controversy.
Because there's so much belief in it, I think it's important to find out.
Dr. Huey isn't a big fan of studies like the one now being launched.
There is a problem with scientific method. They have a very rigid protocol. Unless you fit into their paradigm and fit into their logic sense.
And his patients, many of whom don't have time to wait for scientific studies, will continue to take a chance on chelation. Linda Boyle, Global News, Toronto.